Today we will read lesson 241 to lesson 250. Here we go. Lesson 241, Word List. Silent letters and advanced SC equals /s/. Scene. Scenic. Scenery. Scent. Ascent. Descent. Ascend. Descend. Science. Scientist. Scissors. Scythe. Lesson 241, Sentences. Lou keeps a pair of scissors in his desk. The scientist did some research in the science lab. The farmer will use a scythe to mow the crop of wheat. The law officer found a clue at the scene of the crime. A hound can follow the scent left behind by a fugitive. Lesson 242, Word List. Silent letters and advanced WR equals /r/. Rap. Wrath. Rack. Wreck. Wren. Wrench. Wretch. Wretched. Rest. Wrist. Wreath. Ring. Wrong. Rung. Rye. Writhe. Wrote. Write. Writer. Writing. Written. Wriggle. Wrinkle. Wrangle. Wrestle. Wrapper. Wreckage. Lesson 242, Sentences. A worm can wriggle around in the moist soil. The famous writer is busy writing a new book. The woman wore a gold watch on her left wrist. The secret message was written in a strange code. Jane will wrap the gift and tie a ribbon around it. Mark threw the candy wrapper into the waste basket. Sue wrote a report about the book she read last night. You should try to use proper grammar when you speak or write. After the car wreck, a crew came to clear the wreckage off of the street. Lesson 243, Word List. Silent letters and advanced KN equals /n/. Knob. Knot. Knock. Knack. Knit. Knelt. Knee. Kneel. Kneecap. Need. New. Know. Known. Knowing. Knave. Knife. Night. Knoll. Knuckle. Knitting. Lesson 243, Sentences. Peter heard a knock at the front door. The knight wore a heavy suit of armor. The kitchen knife has a long sharp blade. The young girl knew how to tie a bow knot. Gail has a strong knack for math and science. Jay must kneel on the floor to look under the bed. The kneecap is the little bone that sits on top of your knee. It is important to know the difference between right and wrong. Lesson 244, Word List. Silent letters and advanced GN equals /n/. Gnat. Gnash. Gnaw. New. Gnarl. Gnome. Rain. Feign. Campaign. Lesson 244, Sentences. Martin saw a gnu at the zoo. A gnat is a type of small flying insect. A rat can gnaw a hole in the wall of a room. To feign interest means to pretend interest. In the fable, a gnome hid a hoard of gold in a cave. The woman will campaign for the office of city mayor. To gnash your teeth means to grind your teeth together. A king will reign over his kingdom until the time of his death. Lesson 245, Word List. Silent letters and advanced IGN. Sign. Assign. Design. Resign. Benign. Align. Lesson 245, Sentences. A car should come to a complete stop at a stop sign. Judy will sign her name at the bottom of the letter. The man may choose to resign from his government post. The civil engineer can design a bridge to go across the river. The teacher will assign a desk to each student in the classroom. To park a car on the street, you must align the wheels with the curb. Lesson 246, Word List. Silent letters and advanced GH equals silent. Caught. Taught. Daughter. Slaughter. Naughty. Haughty. Straight. Straighten. Bow. Lesson 246, Sentences. Steve must straighten up and not slouch. The father and mother love their son and daughter. The naughty boy got into big trouble with his father. When Earl caught a cold, he began to cough and sneeze. Sally can use a ruler to help her draw a straight line. The haughty man thinks that he is better than other people. The teacher did Max a big favor when she taught him to read. The wren can sit on the bough of a tree and warble its song. Lesson 247, Word List. Silent letters and advanced ought equals /AWT/ ought. Fought. Bought. Brought. Sought. Thought. Lesson 247, Sentences. The scientists sought a cure for chicken pox. Mark ought to find an interesting book at the library. Sue brought a camera on the field trip to the zoo. Sue thought that the field trip was a wonderful experience. The people fought to make their neighborhood safe from crime. At the grocery store, Joe bought a carton of milk and a dozen eggs. Lesson 248, Word List. Silent letters and advanced miscellaneous silent letters. Bomb. Lamb. Limb. Dumb. Numb. Crumb. Thumb. Plum. Plumber. Hymn. Autumn. Column. Solemn. Condemn. Lesson 248, Sentences. A lamb is a young sheep. Autumn is another name for the fall season. The squirrel ran along a limb of the birch tree. The man must swear a solemn oath to tell the truth. The woman is writing a column for the local newspaper. A plumber came to the house and fixed the broken water pipe. The small boy held the cookie between his thumb and finger. The puppy would gobble up any crumb that fell on the floor. Lesson 249, Word List. Silent letters and advanced miscellaneous silent letters. Dead, doubt, calf, half, often, soften, listen, glisten, fasten, moisten, hour, honor, honest, honesty, John, rhyme, ghastly, ghetto, sword, answer, whole, recede. Lesson 249, Sentences. A calf is a young cow or bull. John can listen to some music on the radio. You should always fasten your seat belt in a car. A problem on a test will often require a true or false answer. An honest person has no doubt that honesty is the best policy. The knight wore a suit of armor and carried a sword and shield. Lesson 250, Word List. Silent letters and advanced miscellaneous silent letters. Guy, guard, guess, guest, guilt, guilty, guild, guitar, guide, guile, guise, disguise, guardian, guarantee, league, vague, plague, rogue, vogue. Lesson 250, Sentences. The cowboy played a country song on his guitar. The teacher can guide the student through the lesson. The bank has a guard to protect the money in the vault. The jury must decide whether the man is guilty of a crime. The famous actor wore a fake beard and dark glasses as a disguise. When you read a new word, it is better to sound it out than to guess. The hotel guest hung a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door of his room. Thank you everyone. This is Teacher Jamar. We will see you next time.